Hey guys, so as Facebook builds my audience for this video on Hump Day, is it? 3 de Mayo, right? It's May 3rd. I am your host, Myki Angeline, motivational speaker, podcast philanthropist, blogger on the medium as the Bad Filipino. And this is just going to be a random video, total random video, because I was just inspired by my good friend, Lauren LJ, who did a live video, I think an hour ago, as a hot mess, talking about love and kindness, because so many of us have been struggling lately, and I felt compelled to come on and share my struggle story and invite you to possibly share yours, and let's enjoy a virtual hug right now. And hello, Bree and Kelly and Sarah. Sarah? All the way from Canada, Sarah. What up, girl? I love your hair. Tell me your secrets about your hair. Kelly, awesome job on cleaning your pool and cleaning your car in 94-degree weather, because apparently Sacramento forgot to have a spring. But don't fret, because I know Wednesday, right now, it's 94 degrees. By Saturday, it's going to be 66 degrees in a thunderstorm, because we're just so fucking confused. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing? Other Sarah. So Sarah Command, Sarah Floor. Let's breathe for a second. I want you to grab some water with me and drink some water with me. Let's do this. Let's also breathe for a second. Just wherever you're at, in your nose and out your mouth. Not too fast. You will hyperventilate. I know. Bring on the rain. I just performed a Reiki session with a client yesterday. I've gotten back into the Reiki thing, and I've been seeking out some new clients. Actually, they've been seeking out me. It's been kind of awesome. And it was interesting for me, because this was the first time that I did a Reiki session with somebody where it honestly turned more into a healing / mentoring / like what is it I'm looking to say? Like, giving some helpful advice while I was healing this client. And it kind of just fit in with the theme, because on my Facebook feed that I'm seeing for the last, month at least, people struggling and hurting. Some of you, it's just emotional vomit because you're going through either the loss of a loved one, or you're struggling with a job, or you're struggling with a partnership, or your kids not paying attention, or, you just can't cut a break. And others, you're being, less passive aggressive about it, trying to be more upbeat about it. But in the end, oh, hold on, Brie. Each session for Reiki, for me, it's a minimum 30 minutes, but I usually don't go over an hour per session. So they average about 45 minutes long. Anyway, so going back to the, hi, Marcus, April, I got your email, and I'm going to post your story. I've been working on other things, and certain things have happened. So this talk is going to be about feelings and about what we go through and how we deal with them. So, and I'll use me as an example, because I don't put other people on blast. However, I know just that I have really, really, really great things about me, and then I have really, really, really not so great things that are workable. And what I mean by that is like my personality. For example, my control freak nature, I do have that. Not as bad as it was when I was younger, but it's still there. Leticia, thank you for joining. While a lot of it, I'm aware of how I'm doing it, some of it I'm not. And the reason I'm not is because I've been doing it for so long, it's become a part of my personality. And at times, people will bring it to my attention. Have you ever had this happen? You're reacting a certain way, and someone or some people will bring it to your attention, and you'll react one of two ways. Either you'll accept that and go, oh, I didn't know, I should work on that. Or you're crazy, that is not me, you're being an idiot. It probably is because, number one, deep down, you're doing something. You might not always know how you're doing it, but you're doing it. Or maybe you know exactly how you're doing it and you like to continue doing it. I know for me, in the way that it's approached to me and how it's brought to my attention will determine how I respond to it. There's that fine line of trying to figure out how to work on yourself when you're affecting somebody, but want to cry out and say, but what about my feelings, right? Alex, Brianna, Megan, yeah. Right? I mean, because On the other hand, like when I'm affecting somebody, because I have a very, very overbearing, strong, intense personality. I am an A-type personality. I am the color blue. I am a Leo to the full extreme. But I'm also Chinese astrology, the monkey, which means I like to have a good time. I have a youthful exuberance. My soul is young. I was told once that you look into my eyes and it's like you're looking at an 8-year-old. I am childlike. Some of my responses can be childish, despite the fact that I'm a very mature individual and I've been around the block. So while I can inspire and motivate and heal other people, I'm not always doing that to myself. Do you relate to that? Are you somebody who likes to be there for other people? Relentlessly be there for other people? But somehow all of that you apply to those that you heal, you're not applying to yourself? Raise your hand if you're guilty of that. Whew, I tell you what, guilty is charged, right? And often when I'm healing other people, like if I'm doing a video like this, or if I'm healing somebody with Reiki, or if I'm doing, if I'm speaking on a panel, or I'm talking in front of a group of students, as I say things out loud, I'll file it away later because I'm telling myself, ooh, you probably should follow that one too, because if I can't follow what I'm preaching, it would seem like I was a false person. What it really is I've got these deep triggers and impact that I haven't yet worked on that keep resurfacing and they need to be worked on. Do you relate to any of this? Do you feel like that's what you are doing too? Yeah, it's like crazy. But this is the thing. I believe Mercury is supposed to be out of retrograde in like 2 more days. We had the pink full moon, 2 weeks ago? The weather went from just really cold and rainy to like summer, take off all your clothes. Allergies are killing people. Depression is a serious issue with some folks right now. Anxiety attacks are like on the rampage. Yeah, all of it. So perhaps what we need to do for any of us that's going through this, and especially for those of us like me who find a tendency to want to reach out and heal the world, want to reach out and touch somebody and help, is to take some time out and pull back and work on me, you, me. Right? Sarita, thanks for joining. Part of the reason I haven't been as active on social media, some of you may or may not have noticed that. Normally, I'm posting like a moflicka, as I'm building my brand and I'm doing work. Yes, Isla, that's my cat. But lately I have been needing to step back because I've been having to take care of myself emotionally. Not so much physically, but emotionally and spiritually and even psychologically. And I've had some key people that have been kind of helping me with that, bringing things to my attention, talking to me about certain things, and it's been awesome. And I'm hoping some of you have been able to do this if you're going through something like this. I worked out in this today. I didn't even get a chance to change my clothes. It's been that kind of a day. My days have just been getting away from me. Like this. Okay, so Sarita says that lately this past month has been crazy and off kilter. No kidding. And thank you for the compliment. Thank you for that. And now I need to look. Oh, waving at me. I'm looking. See, I've got my laptop because I saw some messages pop. I didn't want to miss them. Oh gosh, now I've been invited to go kick back at the pool with Kevin and Jeremy. Oh, yeah, I wish. I'm actually, you know what? I'm doing something good for myself. I'm going out of town. I leave tomorrow and I come back Saturday because I need that. Did you guys remember to drink water and breathe while we're talking? While I'm talking? Happy birthday again, Lori. I know it was yesterday and I posted on your page, but I wanted to tell you from my mouth to your ears via video. Happy birthday. I hope it was a good one. Sarah, you too? Commando, you serious? Honey, hugs. You know how much I look up to you? Sarah, do you know how much I look up to you? I know you're a young cat, but my gosh, you are so inspiring. You and your sister both. I love all your posts. I follow you. Your things pop up and it's there. I love it. But seriously, I need to know how you did your hair because I'm jealous. I've been wanting to do my hair like that for years. So I'm kind of wanting to know your secret. And yes, Leticia, I do. That is how I ended up getting my client yesterday because I've updated my wall. So if you go to my personal page and you look, which way are you looking? Because this is reversed. You look to your left, you'll see that I listed my accolades or what I'm doing, and part of it I listed was a Reiki healer, and because of that I had someone reach out to me and hire me, and I did a Reiki session yesterday. But the key thing is as a healer, in order for me to heal you, I have to make sure I'm in balance. I have to make sure that I'm healed. And it's been challenging. I find that I can do it enough so that I can do the healing, but then I come back and I'm a little off kilter, and I can't, sometimes I can't separate whether it's because I absorbed something from the person I was healing and I took it on as my own, and then it gets mixed in with what I've already got going on with myself, and then I just can't figure that out. Yeah, that's what's been going on. But enjoy my time away. Thank you. Yes. Oh, Sarah, wait, I can't read emojis. Are you crying with hearts? Sarah Command? I feel like we need to talk. You know what, Sarah Command? How about you and I try to do a video chat sometime soon? And even with Charlotte too, because I miss you girls. And anyone else, like, hey, Lindsay, what's up? I am down to do some one-on-one, like, getting together or video chats, because I feel like that's going to help us. Like, I'm going to be healed by it. You're going to be healed by it. I think right now more than ever, don't just post that things are going bad on your Facebook page. Reach out. Because the more you post and the less you physically touch somebody, the worse it's going to get. There is nothing more healing than the human touch, than just being in the presence of one another. You know, and I posted, what did I post? And I'm still getting posts on it. The huge thing about asking everybody if you figured out your purpose in life. Did anyone see that? I know a lot of you ended up posting on it. It was, I just shared Lauren Alger's video on my page below it, and that's what inspired me to do my own. Oh yes, I put, tell me exactly when you figured out your purpose in life. And I'm still getting posts on it, and I'm really loving the answer. So I try to go back and like and respond. In fact, did you guys notice that now in the comments you can like or love or laugh or wow or sad or be angry? Like Facebook just updated that. But I've noticed that now that we have all these different emojis to respond, it is so much easier just to click and go and not stop and actually engage. I'm kind of guilty of that. And a lot of it's because I've got a lot going on. And I do the little emoji so that I want you to know that I've read what you put, and that emotion can sort of surmise how I'm feeling, and I'm sending you that energy. But the ability to, I try to remember and take the time to type things out too. It's hard, but it takes more time. Hi, Conrad. Thanks for joining. Yes, energy is contagious. It is contagious in both ways, though. So if you have a negative energy and you become a succubus or an energy vampire, you can also hinder and hurt someone. So it's very important that you drink your water and you ground yourself and you breathe and you come into it with a positive frame of mind. You know, shake yourself out of it. It happened for me today. Sometimes you don't want to be around negative energy. That's the hard part. Like today, I had a situation happen where a personal situation, and it kind of bummed me out. And then I took a phone call, and it was a business call with a friend because I'm on the board with Capital Indie Collective, and we've got Big Day of Giving is tomorrow. And so, but I've been kind of absent this year with my duties as the board member, and she reached out. I've been wanting to call her, and I found that I had to shake. She could hear it in my voice that I wasn't happy, and I had to just physically shake it out, force a smile, start talking so that I could put myself in a better frame of mind for the phone call, because I knew I needed to take it. I've been mentally telling myself I needed to call her. I think she got my mental message. She finally reached out to me. We had a good conversation, and then after I was done with that, I went ahead and dealt with the pain that I was feeling to turn that frown upside down. You know, it takes 10 muscles to frown. It takes even less to smile. But it's an emotion, and I can't fake my emotions. I can't fake a smile. I can't fake being angry. I'm an empath who's ridiculously honest. It's kind of crazy, but Steph, what's up? I'm glad you liked my answer about the whole MySpace thing. Yeah, because your post was interesting, and I was reading everyone's comments on that. You know, their comment of assuming that it was out of jealousy, it was out of whatever when people share their pages. I'm being random. This is not anything I'm going to post on YouTube. I'm just sharing with all of you, but that's why I wanted to share my story, because it isn't always a bad reason why people do what they do with that. And it brought back interesting memories. That actually triggered me too, Steph, when I was writing about that, because there was even though when we did all that, it was good, the ending of the relationship, it triggered a memory of how the relationship ended and all that. And it was really a trip. And I had to try to pull myself out of that and just remember the good stuff. Why is it always we want to harp on the bad? Do you ever notice that? Like when something bad happens, we just want to focus on that. We want to harp on that. It's like, what is so attractive about being sad and bitter and angry and frustrated? What is so attractive about that? Is there something chemical that goes on in our head and our hearts that make us really gravitate and remember that? Or are we just dumbed down by years and years and years of media cramming it down our throats that that's what we want to know about is the crap and the gossip instead of the great stuff? Like, why are the ratings that way? Do you feel like there's a tie-in with that? I know I'm going all over the place, and that's quite all right because I told you I was going to. That's why this is called Random Rants, people. Oh, come on, work with me. God, I wish this thing had filters. You love my Isla? Oh, come here, baby. Come say hi. This is my fat cat, Isla. Say hi. She will be 11 this year. Actually, she's got fur. I shave her down. I take her professionally to get professionally the lion cut, and it looks so good on her. Plus, because she's so overweight, she can't really clean herself properly. So then I have to do that. So say hi, baby. I've had her since she was 10 weeks old. I also have a husky, but she's out of my bedroom. Anyhow, Bree says it actually has been proven if you are in a bad mood and start to smile, you will feel bitter. It is proven because I did it today. So I'm sharing that with you. Anybody, everybody who's watching this, feel free to share the video. I always forget to ask to share the video in the beginning to grab more people on it because I'm getting ready to end this. Dang, I got to remember to hit share, ask you all to share it. But please remember, there's always a way out. And there's always a way to feel better. I know some of you have been feeling really, really down and so depressed that suicide has been a thought and has possibly even been an action. And that makes me sad because I've never felt that way, and I feel empathy for those that do. And I want so desperately to have people feel that they don't have to feel that that's a way out. You know, that's going to stop the pain. Work through the pain and find those you trust. And just know that it's baby steps. Even if it's just drinking water and breathing. It's a start. So I want to thank you all for watching this. I'm going to head on out. I hope any of this has resonated with you and that it has inspired you. Just like you all truly inspire me. Honestly, I love you guys deeply. I love whenever I do comments and whatnot. I do have some things coming, some changes that are happening too. My podcast page is getting an upgrade. And the new name will hit soon, so it'll no longer be the Mono Show. It'll be Rants and Raves. And some other things too. I'm teaching a podcast workshop in San Francisco in June. I'm excited about that. I'm pitching to get some workshops here in Sacramento. Any of you who work in the school districts, particularly private sectors and community colleges. I'm not sure how public schools work. Teenagers preferably. If you know and you can get me in touch with someone at a school that would be willing to have me come out and do workshops for podcasting, through journalism, I would love that. Lead, honestly, PM me, please. I would love that because that's what I'm leaning toward as well. And I'm going to go take a sabbatical. I'm going to go be near the ocean for the next 2 days because I need that recharge and I need that heal. I probably will not be on social media the next couple of days, if you can believe that one. Like, I'm not even checking my phone. Like, I just need to unplug and disconnect and just heal with nature. I'm excited and looking forward to it. And I hope you all take time out for yourself. Remember, you are the most important person. Every day you wake up, you determine how it'll go. Manifest to be your best always and know that I love you. Have a great day.